Guys like I, welcome to Tony West DIY. My name is Wes, and on today's episode, there's a lot to cover and not enough time to edit. So on today's episode, we'll be modifying the carbon fiber wheel covers, cleaning and preparing the engine bay, making it more fancy to be able to install the new engine. And since I removed the ABS system, I will be installing the full Detail Automotive ABS delete kit. All that and more on today's episode. So let's get started. Well, I wanted to keep the engine bay clean and delete a lot of crap. I wanted to maintain the coolant tank and the windshield wipers reservoir. Also, I wanted to cover that hole. That's why I ordered the carbon fiber covers. But I noticed that the harness was in the middle, and the plastic holder that maintains the harness to the body, I needed to remove all that. Here I'm trying to create a template so I can transfer to the carbon fiber piece. This is scary, boys. This is really scary. I didn't want to damage the piece, and I didn't want to pay for another one either. So just take your time and go slow. There's no rush. Start removing material, but don't go too crazy at it. It's easier to keep, I mean, it's annoying, I'll be honest, but it's better to remove small material and then keep grinding and removing and put it back and grind it again than make it a hole or damage the piece. There's no way back after that. All right, now that the carbon fibers liners, should I say? Not really liners because it's not covering the whole thing, but I'd say covers, shields, however you want to put it. They're done with the correct hole for both reservoir. If you have any question on how to do them, you can let me know, hit me up. Social media accounts or email, and I will try to help you the best I can. So now let's focus on cleaning the area before sanding down and working on bundle and stuff like that. You don't want any oily residue, because if you sand down that like that, you will spread all that, and then whenever you paint it, it will just create fish eye. Before cleaning it with degreaser and water, I'm gonna cover all those holes that led to the cabin. I'm gonna focus from the cross member or above. I'm not gonna mess with none of that in the bottom, at least not for now. Focus is cover any hole that I'm not using. Stuff like that was created after the fact, like drill stuff like this. I will have to hit it with a hammer so it's like a concave, so I can fill it up with bundle. There's some areas that are probably gonna need more than bundle, probably epoxy. And then here I have to figure out because I think I need 2 holes. That harness, that's the right wire harness. I might just remove it so I can use it as a reference for the new one that I'm gonna create for the R3. And then yeah, cover everything else, remove headlights, and send it so I can finish this project as soon as possible. Here I wanted to verify which holes I need to maintain because I didn't want to start covering holes that I needed later on. So assume that this car was heated on this part because the bumper and the fender for some reason on this side is always higher than that side, and this confirmed my assumption. You can see all this was rebuilt with Bondo, and you can see different layers of paint. All this I have to remove it before I start working on it because it's just gonna start flaking like it did right now. So all the areas that I'm gonna use Bondo, I'm gonna sand it with at least 80 degrees so I can have those scars or lines, deep lines, so the Bondo can attach. I'm gonna cover most of the holes with either Bondo or epoxy. The proper way should be welding them, but I don't have a welder, and even if I buy one, I will have to practice. I never weld anything. So this is an additional option that you have. Here we are. After several months of not touching it, we're just gonna let's start removing all the tape stuff that I put, and let's start preparing the engine bay so it can accept our 13B. And I'm also going to replace the brake lines as well, install the brake booster. We're getting close, boys. The brake booster is in. I was going to install the brake master cylinder, but let me remove that brake line. It just, I don't know if I'm gonna struggle to get it out after installing that, so let's knock that out. Also, I have to remove the throttle cable because I'm going drive-by-wire, so that's another opportunity to remove more shit. This kit is great, it's really simple, everything looks clean, and the customer service is on point. He has a video on YouTube and he shows you step by step, but if you have any questions, he's approachable. So
blocked off. Looks factory or something. Now, of the
Also, something to point out, I purchased this kit like 2 years ago and I wasn't expecting to use the 929 brake master cylinder, and I had to bend the line that comes from the brake master cylinder to the Wilwood adjustable brake proportioning valve. And he saw my post on Instagram and he said, oh hell no. He sent me the correct line and bracket right away. So I appreciate him for that.